up for the Harpers?
Don't try to talk. Save your strength, Philip.
You gotta beat this, Jim. You gotta beat it. It's all yours now. Everything I set up for Brock, it's all yours. Everything I built, it's all yours.
That's what she does. I didn't do it. I didn't make it up.
Oh, good morning, Jane.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kirk. I need coffee.
Right away.
What's wrong? I thought you'd be on top of the world with John home.
John didn't come home? No. Duke didn't come home either.
Well, Ellie said that they were just going to see Lombard.
They saw Lombard. Lombard told them everything.
Here's the envelope you wanted from the safe deposit box. Last night before I left, you asked me to bring it to you first thing this morning? No. You said something about burning its contents?
How did we ever get to this, Connie? How did it ever come to this? Remember when we were first married and the children were young? We had such high hopes. How did we ever get to this?
We did what we were brought up to do, Esther. We stood by our men, and we never asked any questions. Because we already knew the answers, didn't we? When I saw Philip fall in the corridor, my first instinct was to run to him and take him in my arms. And then a voice inside said, "Remember, he killed your son." And I thought, let him lie there. Let him lie there in agony. And know what my Brock went through.
The paramedics did all they could. It was too late. Philip Lombard died a few minutes ago. When you do what everyone else is doing, cool your heels and wait.
For the first time, I really feel we're free. Even if Philip had been convicted, we never could have come out of hiding. He could still have given orders from prison. But now that he's dead, we have nothing to fear anymore. What about Jim Carlisle? No. Philip was the only one who had a motive for finding us. We're not a threat to Jim Carlisle. On his own, I doubt he could hold the family together, even if he's cleared of the charges against him.
Just a minute, Tonya. Don't you think it's about time that you told me what really happened between you and Julie in Chicago that made her run away?
Caleb, I already told you about that.
What you told me was a crock, Tonio. I want to hear the truth.
All right. Basically, everything happened just as I said it did. Julie behaved very unprofessionally on the set, and the Mary Elizabeth people were very disappointed in her. I went to talk to her in her room and to tell her that if she didn't get her act together, she was going to be replaced. She started to cry. She begged me to give her another chance. She said she would do anything to keep her job. Anything. Well, Caleb, before I knew what was happening... Well, I don't want to go into details.
You lion.
Come on, man, it's not working. Get up, Caleb.
I told you wouldn't like what I had to say. Why is it that you Snyder men can't seem to hold on to your women?
Come here, Caleb. No, yeah.
Hi. Oh, nice to see you, Mr. Crawford.
Likewise. I'd like you to meet my wife, Carolyn. This is Mrs. Walsh. She's Margot's mother-in-law.
Very nice to meet you. Great pleasure. What a pretty robe you have on. I don't know how long you're planning to be in town, but I would like to entertain you at the house. We could also kick around a few business ideas.
Well, I think we could arrange that, but I'm not too certain of my schedule at the moment.
Well, whenever.
Well, it looks like Jill is going to be just fine, but she's still a little weak, so the doctors have decided to keep her here overnight for observation. I think I'm going to go see how she's doing.
Oh,
okay.
Say, how about dinner tonight?
Dinner?
Dinner.
Tonight.
Tonight.
All right. Call me later. Bye, Lara. Bye. Well, looks like you're making some progress, huh?
Oh, I'm not so sure. But I'm not giving up.
Hi.
Hi.
I need to talk to Lily about something real important. Things have gone really bad between John and Lucinda.
Did you hear about Philip Lombard?
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
You know, Kirk, I hate to say this. I never thought that I would, but I am glad he's gone. Marjorie and the kids can have a normal life now.
Mm-hmm.
File. Oh, great.
Can you give us a moment alone?
Sure, huh? I'll be in the reception area.
If you're here to plead Lucinda's case, I am not interested.
Wait. Lily, wait. Look, what she did was terrible. But she's feeling very miserable and very alone. She needs your love and support more than ever. She knows she made a mistake.
Oh, so she claims. Do you know that those are just empty words, Kirk? She's spousing my rope now. I have lived with Lucinda's manipulations a lot longer than you have, and I've had to wise up to the sad fact that she is never, repeat, never going to change. And unless you want to be the next person to get dumped on, I suggest you wise up to that fact, too.
Okay, I'm going to go see how Connie and Marjorie are doing.
Oh, Emily, you know, I don't know which is more shocking. Philip Lombard's murder, or the fact that you're obviously continuing your relationship with Paul.
Not interested in anything.
You know, I saw your mother late last night with Bob Hughes. They were having a little tete-a-tete at an out-of-the-way restaurant. May I have your attention, please? Judge has decided to postpone for a few days. Jason Benedict will be taking over the prosecution from that time on. We don't know what witnesses will be called. We should know within a day or two. I recommend you all stay within reach, and you will be contacted.
Well, what are you all going to do now until the trial starts again? You going to go back and see the children?
Oh, not really. It's too far away for just a few days.
We can tell Emily now. We've been living in New Zealand on a ranch owned by a man named Ben O'Connor. He and Brock were good friends in college.
It's beautiful there, and the children love it.
Well, maybe you'll move back here now once the trial's over.
No, I don't think so.
Go on. Tell her. Marjorie and Ben have become very close. Well, more than close.
He asked me to marry him. I didn't feel that I could give him an answer until after the trial was over and we knew where things stood with Philip. But now, I can say yes.
I'm so happy for you, Marjorie.
And I know Brock would be, too. You know, I loved him so much, I still miss him.
When you're cooking your best, nothing tastes quite like butter. Nothing bastes quite like butter. Nothing bakes quite like butter.
Butter.
Butter! When you're cooking your best, nothing tastes quite like butter.
Oh, boy. Get in there. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Nobody's gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
You love life too much to let any of it pass you by. That's why you wear a Thames. A Thames doesn't fasten low at the hips. It fastens higher at the waist to help it stay in place and protect you snug and secure.
Nobody's gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
Toast tonight? Leave a light on. Then you won't forget the Lipton recipe soup mix. Its special blend of seasonings and toasted onions make pot roast delightful. Add Lipton recipe soup mix. It's too good to forget. Meatloaf tomorrow night? Put an alarm clock in your pantry. Then you won't forget the Lipton recipe soup mix. With its special blend of seasonings and toasted onions, your meatloaf will wake 'em up. Add Lipton recipe soup mix. It's too good to forget.
Okay, well, let me know how it goes. Yeah, and give my best to Carolyn. I will. Bye-bye. Well, that was Daryl Crawford, and he finally got in touch with the realtor, Helen Canfield, and she's going to show him a house this afternoon. And if they find one, and if they get settled in, I'm going to have you all over for dinner so that you can get to know Daryl better, because I think you have a lot in common.
I have a lot in common with the CEO of DeWitt Grain and Cereal.
Yes, well, before he hit big money, he was a TV sportscaster, okay?
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah. Hi, honey, what's happened? And have they found this guy arrested?
No. Not yet. Jason thinks he was probably working for the Harper family. They were a rival family. They'd taken over a lot of Lombard territory as of late. That's probably who ordered the hit. So the guy's probably in hiding now,
Or he's 6 feet under. Those guys hate loose ends.
Yeah, either way. It'll be pretty tough to find, but guess what? It's not my problem because I've been officially taken off the case. Since I won't be prosecuting Lombard for murder. Word's come down that my good friend Jason's going to be handling the federal charges from here on.
That stinks. You know, they can't do that. How can they do that? We spent months
Honey,
carrying the...
they already...
Oh, Tom.
Hi.
I heard about Lombard. They took him out. What happens now?
Well, the rest of the defendants will still be standing trial. It's just all been postponed for a few days.
I know. Darling. Hi. Have you heard anything from your father? Did you get a phone call?
No, I haven't yet.
I wondered if he calls you, could you get a telephone number so that I could
Margot,
reach him?
It's John for you.
Money is going out of the Riverfront Development Project much faster than it's coming in, Tonio. If you don't get some firm commitments on paper and the deposits that go with them, you're going to be in serious cash flow trouble.
Did you contact Ralph Mitchell yet?
Yes, and he's perfectly willing to come in for an interview. But even a real estate whiz like Mitchell is going to have a hard time selling leases on buildings that don't even have foundations yet. Meanwhile, you are getting substantially into the red.
Fred, that's a normal situation to be in at this stage.
I know that. But the way the deal is structured, you can't even begin to recoup until you have at least 50% committed. Meanwhile, the interest is going to keep racking up. You're going to get...
Fred, will you please stop worrying? I told you I have a silent partner who has very deep pockets.
They better be very deep, or you're going to be in very deep trouble. And while all this is going on, I cannot understand why you made this enormous pledge to Memorial Hospital.
I am following your advice. You told me I need to improve my respectability in this community. That's also why I'm pursuing my relationship with Sabrina Hughes. And I must commend you, Fred. I think you were right. I think all of this is going to pay off very handsomely.
Well, with this latest stunt of Lucinda's, it just goes to prove to you and Holden you're going to have to be extra careful.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
Speak of the devil.
I actually have a whole hour off for lunch.
Oh, I know why you came. You've come to ask your sister to lunch.
Bye.
Bye.
Gotta go with Lucinda.
Exactly as I expected. She said that she learned her lesson, and she swore that she'd never do it again, which means she's going to do the same thing the next time she's threatened. Which means that you and I have to do everything in our power to make sure she doesn't find out.
Don't worry, she's not going to find out. Not until we're ready to tell her.
Usually, I'm all business. But it looks like somebody wants to see a more colorful side to Joe Montana. Well, as long as it's Haynes, it's all right by me.
Whoa, Joe.
What makes everything so whip-smacking, lip-smacking, good, cool with the one, that whipped creamy taste, cool with the one.
Quick, stop and shop Color Tile's huge holiday sale now. For openers, introducing window colors, verticals, mini blinds, pleated shades up to 60% off. Armstrong Sundial Solarian, $6.77 a square yard. Deck the walls, deck the floors. Ceramic tile up to 40% off. Or save a pile on DuPont Stainmaster carpet, $11.99 a square yard installed. Do it now, be thankful tomorrow. Color Tile's huge holiday sale. Don't miss it.
If you have one of these, you probably live with one of these. A nasty odor like this, which is precisely why you need this Tidy Cat 3, with the power to absorb odors and deodorize for a fresh, clean scent, making Tidy Cat 3 the #1 cat box filler in America. So whether you have one of these or lots of them, all you need is one of these. The Tidy Cat team clobbers cat box odor.
welcome. Thanks a lot. Just that I was talking to my daughter-in-law and my husband called and he wouldn't speak to me. Yes, Jane. Yes. Yes, send him right in. It's personal.
Oh, of course. Don't worry, I'm sure things are going to work out for you.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Hey, I hope that you coming here means that we could maybe, I could explain to you.
No. Look, listen, the only reason I'm here is because Pop called Andy last night.
Yeah? So where is he? Have you got the number?
No, I don't. Look, he wanted me to go by the mansion and pick up his stuff for him. So if you could just have Matthew or Eunice get his stuff together, I'll come by my van, pick it up.
Oh, baby, I'm not going to let you come in your van and pick up your Pop stuff from the house. Your Pop can get his body out there and pick it up himself,
Yeah, I'll tell him when I talk to him.
Look, dear, please come back and talk to me. Let's try to talk this thing through.
Come on, listen, why bother? You know I don't trust you anymore. Yeah, I gotta admit, you really had me snowed, you know? I mean, when you were signing the adoption papers over there, I believed you.
Well, I was sincere.
Yeah, frankly, Lucy, I don't give a damn.
Darling, how can you explain to yourself that you're being so judgmental? Can't you admit to yourself that you had a little fun today when you went and you told Lily everything?
No. The only reason I went over to Lily is because Lily asked me to come over because she was so concerned about you.
Oh.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have told her and Holden anything about it.
Holden?
Yeah. Holden was at Lily's this morning.
No, Gavin, I understand, and we'll make it work somehow. Can we talk to you while you're in the country? All right, great. I hope so. Bye-bye. Did you talk to Caleb?
He wouldn't listen. You know, he went down to the coffee shop to have some lunch.
Well, if anybody can get through to him, Sally. Hi. Caleb told us you all were on the same flight.
Yeah, I guess you heard about Philip Lombard, huh?
If you ask me, it's no great loss.
Emily, I hate to spring this on you, but I just got off the phone with Gavin, and he wants you to work with his people in L.A. He's going to send his private jet over for you. He wants you to leave tonight.
Tonight? If you need me, I'll be down in the laundry room.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, I think that's Sabrina. Would you let her in, Mrs. Myers? Oh, my little girl, there's so many visitors here, and they're all coming to see you. Because you are the most beautiful girl in the whole world.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
We'll find a better deal with anybody else.
Yeah, well, we'll give it serious, though.
Okay, I'll give you a call Monday.
This is my husband, Jack. He's a salesman. It's stressful.
Hi.
Jack, how'd it go?
Not bad.
But now he takes care of himself, exercising more and cutting back on fat, especially saturated fat. That's why I switched to Puritan oil. It's 94% saturated fat-free, better than any other kind of oil. Jack's never felt better, and we've never felt better together.
Puritan, make it your oil for life.
Yo, Pierre. Yeah? All Dogs Go to Heaven is out on video.
Really?
Yeah, you know that great Don Bluth movie about the cool dogs who helped this orphan?
Mm-hmm.
My family's in there buying it. Look, it's only $19.98 with the $5 rebate from Downy.
Downy? What's Downy?
But stuff that makes their clothes soft, and this sweater smells great. Hey, showtime. I'm out of here.
Lucky dog.
Come on in, it's fluffy soft. Come on in to Downy.
Life's pretty soft. But where's the popcorn?
Bounty means never having to say, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Even for the worst bills.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bounty's quicker and thicker than any other national 2-ply paper towel. Bounty, the quicker, thicker picker-upper. Bounty means never having to say you're sorry.
Anything can happen on the edge. Guiding light on the edge.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations.
Coming up on 5:30 Live, President Bush meets with congressional leaders over the crisis in the Persian Gulf. We'll have a report. Plus, we'll give you some tips on how to winterize your car. For details, watch 5:30 Live.
Maternity dresses by Lady Madonna. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.